Having a best friend is one of the most beautiful gifts in life. Whether you bond over your sense of humor, work life, family things, or everything in between, sometimes it's hard to put into words what your BFF means to you. These 101 best friend quotes will remind you how good it is to have such an amazing friendship, and what it's like to be a best friend to someone else. Here are 101 best friend quotes to celebrate your friendship. A real friend is one who walks in when the rest of the world walks out. Lots of people want to ride with you in the limo, but what you want is someone who will take the bus with you when the limo breaks down. If you live to be 100, I hope I live to be 100 minus one day, so I never have to live without you. Things are never quite as scary when you've got a best friend. Bill Watterson, Calvin and Hobbes. Real friendship is when your friend comes over to your house and then you both just take a nap. Friendship is born at that moment when one person says to another, "What? You too? I thought I was the only one." Don't make friends who are comfortable to be with. Make friends who will force you to lever yourself up. Friendship marks a life even more deeply than love. Love risks degenerating into obsession. Friendship is never anything but sharing. Friendship is the hardest thing in the world to explain. It's not something you learn in school. But if you haven't learned the meaning of friendship, you really haven't learned anything. A true friend never gets in your way unless you happen to be going down. Some people go to priests, others to poetry. I to my friends. Anything is possible when you have the right people there to support you. There are three things that grow more precious with age: old wood to burn, old books to read, and old friends to enjoy. The love that comes from friendship is the underlying facet of a happy life. As much as a BFF can make you go WTF, there's no denying we'd be a little less rich without them. The only way to have a friend is to be one. A friend is one who knows you and loves you just the same. A single rose can be my garden. A single friend, my world. One loyal friend is worth 10,000 relatives. For beautiful eyes, look for the good in others. For beautiful lips, speak only words of kindness. And for poise, walk with the knowledge that you are never alone. One's friends are that part of the human race with which one can be human. I like to listen. I have learned a great deal from listening carefully. Most people never listen. Growing apart doesn't change the fact that for a long time we grew side by side. Our roots will always be tangled. I'm glad for that. There's not a word yet for old friends who've just met. Friendship is the hardest thing in the world to explain. It's not something you learn in school. But if you haven't learned the meaning of friendship, you really haven't learned anything. Don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Just walk beside me and be my friend. The greatest gift in life is the gift of friendship, and I have received it. The greatest healing therapy is friendship. Never leave a friend behind. Friends are all we have to get us through this life, and they are the only things from this world that we could hope to see in the next. Your friends will know you better in the first minute you meet than your acquaintances will know you in 1,000 years. And what is a friend? More than a father, more than a brother, a traveling companion. With him, you can conquer the impossible, even if you must lose it later. Friendship marks a life even more deeply than love. Love risks degenerating into obsession. Friendship is never anything but sharing. A good friend is a connection to life, a tie to the past, a road to the future, the key to sanity in a totally insane world. Friendship's the wine of life. In everyone's life, at some time, our inner fire goes out. It is then burst into flame by an encounter with another human being. We should all be thankful for those people who rekindle the inner spirit. A friend is one who overlooks your broken fence and admires the flowers in your garden. True friends are those rare people who come to find you in dark places and lead you back to the light. Friendship isn't about who you've known the longest. It's about who walked into your life, said, "I'm here for you," and proved it. One of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood. If ever there is tomorrow when we're not together, there is something you must always remember. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. But the most important thing is, even if we're apart, I'll always be with you. That's when I realized what a true friend was. Someone who would always love you, the imperfect you, the confused you, the wrong you. The friend who can be silent with us in a moment of despair or confusion, who can stay with us in an hour of grief and bereavement, who can tolerate not knowing, not healing, not curing. That is a friend who cares. Friendship is the source of the greatest pleasures, and without friends even the most agreeable pursuits become tedious. Every friendship goes through ups and downs. Dysfunctional patterns set in, external situations cause internal friction, you grow apart and then bounce back together. Friendship is a strong and habitual inclination in two persons to promote the good and happiness of one another. When the world is so complicated, the simple gift of friendship is within all of our hands. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my YouTube channel.